Liberia electoral umpires officially started counting the vote of those who went to the polls on Tuesday to choose a successor to President George Weah, the favorite to win re-election as president as well as the new parliament. More than 2.4 million people were registered to vote in the West African nation, choosing their 73 representatives and 15 senators in addition to the president.
Tally of the results. Yes, electronic tally of the results. So across all of these tables, we're going to be entering those results in the results management system for every of the 5,890 polling places. Here we electronically tabulate the results. So yesterday, elections were conducted, counting went on, and those results were pasted on the wall. Copies of those results are then brought to the tally center, and they are entered into the results tally software. Before we do that, we make photocopies. We give to all the observers and party agents present.
When you have candidates come out to announce their own results, I think that is troubling. And this is why we say this should be considered as fake news. Only when the National Elections Commission announces a result can those results be the actual results. And this is what we are doing here today at the Tally Center, meaning that all of these results have been processed from the polling places where they were counted and issued on the records of the count.
Joining me live tonight on NC Continental Prime to examine the election matters in Liberia is Alphonso P. Johnson. Is an alumnus of Young Political Leadership School, Africa, YPLSA. Joins us from Monrovia, Liberia's capital. A warm welcome to you, Alphonso, and thanks for joining us at NC Continental Prime.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Alphonso, let's get straight to you. What's your assessment of the general elections that took place less than 48 hours ago? And could you tell us the mood in Liberia as citizens anxiously await the results of yesterday's elections?
Yeah, but I think I want to be thankful to Liberians firstly that everyone came out in a number yesterday to vote, and so far the process has been peaceful, and there's no level of violence in the country since yesterday. We had the best weather in our electoral history yesterday. Good sunshine, and people were in the polls, were online going to the polls to cast a vote from the morning up to the evening hours. I had a privilege to be at one of the data center, and we have votes coming in. Up to now, the process has still been peaceful, and there's no chaos in the country. The raising issue right now is that all of the political parties, they are claiming victory, and they are announcing their own results on the social media. That which we are discouraging in the public space. We are awaiting the National Elections Commission, or which we call the NEC, to announce the results. Today they had a press conference at 4:30, and provisional results were given, and we are looking up to NEC for further information concerning the results of the election. But so far, the process has been peaceful, and we are praying that it remains peaceful. Yeah.
So you just mentioned that the NEC had a press conference today, and like the spokesperson said earlier, that disregard all results you're getting from social media, that only the NEC has the constitutional right to announce results. Now, we understand that there's still compilation of results ongoing and announcement of preliminary results at the NEC office. Could you tell us more about this? What led to the delay? And when do you envisage we will get a final result on the presidential elections by the National Electoral Commission of Liberia?
So we experienced some challenges along the way. Yesterday, all of the counties did not participate in the voting process because of the bad road connection. The delayed in voting materials to some of the polling centers because of the road connection. So two counties, I can say, Sino County and Riverside County, they have to do their voting today. So all of the results are not yet in. The polling staff, they need to get the results from the polling center to send over to the electoral supervisors, and the supervisor will send over to the magisterial office in the county, and then they'll be forwarded over to the tally center. we are still awaiting that. They have some logistical issues right now with the coming of results, but we believe that in the next 3, 4 to 5, 6 days, results will be in, and the NEC will be addressing the public when it comes to the electoral process and the results. But so far, they are trying ways in which to keep the calm in the country, not to arouse chaos and misunderstanding among the people. So NEC had a press conference. They addressed some issues. They talk about the challenge in receiving some of the results. And we are hoping that everything comes in, that the country will be calm. But there are lots of hope and there are lots of peace here that we are enjoying yet.
Now, Alphonso, when elections are held in Africa, they're typically high-staked and dramatic in their conduct. In the first 24 hours of post-elections, we begin to hear results from or statements by different parties claiming victory. Now, what's the opposition in Liberia saying about the conduct of the elections, and should we expect litigations in the following days, depending on which way the election results goes?
So from the major opposition party, that is the Unity Party, there's no complaint about the electoral process yet. I would say so. There's no complaint about the process yet, because they assume that they are in commanding lead, that they are leading the process. So there's no complaint yet. So far, from that opinion, the process is going on peaceful, and they have all the tally sheets, and they have the results. They are in commanding lead, and they have won the election. So far, that's the perception about the electoral process. On the other hand, the incumbent, the incumbent party, they are awaiting the electoral results from NEC. So they too, they are claiming that they have the tally sheets, they have the result, and they are waiting NEC to announce the result. So all of the political parties, their eyes are on the NEC, the NEC, to announce the results, and it will be the results that will be announced by NEC that we will actually adhere to, and not the results that the political parties that are announcing on Facebook and through the other social media platforms. So everybody awaiting NEC to announce the results, and we are praying and hoping that happens in the soonest possible time to avoid the misinformation and the disinformation in the country.
Thank you so much for your time and insight, Alphonso. Alphonso Davis in Liberia, we do appreciate. Alphonso P. Johnson, I beg your pardon, in Monrovia, we do appreciate your contribution and your insight. Thank you.
Thank you very much for having me.